Perhaps being strongly inferred by the fans, Laos is no longer a stranger to this trick. Messi. Fans of the Park's home team, there is a prince who has reason to be unhappy with Messi. Most think it's because of the level of treatment. Big that the Argentine superstar received. Be not commensurate with the value. Be contribute to the club. No more pride. Flashed on the first day in Paris. Paris Saint-Germain's eyes face the present. France's brutal real wave only. Quotes from the former Barca player are increasingly spreading. Many fans have reason to be upset because with one player receiving up to €41 million every year like Messi, they have the right to vote. Hope to raise the title for a Sleech, but for almost 2 years what fans Paris Saint-Germain earn only are the same domestic titles. What compared to previous seasons with, if you fail in front of your father, it's a dream. Champions League main motivation to Paris Saint-Germain. The Messi is gone. Smoke clouds 2 years in a row were eliminated. Early, it's an overflowing disappointment because they expect when they have you Pap and Neymar. Messi will become the catalyst. Finally to perfect the available machine. Ready to conquer the continent this weekend. Then Messi and Brazil. Germain walked in. Match against List with great pressure. Terrible, the second defending champion in the last match. The best in Lohong, and Messi has just been cheered, house booed the whole time, but Messi's bravery is always something we always have to admire. Superstar level, and Preston to Chicken gave Rackman back to the winning trajectory by the marking of shoes on both tables of the home team of the Park of the Princes in remarkable match with the opening goal, the number that helped the reigning World Cup champion overcome arch-rival Cristiano Ronaldo to become a goal scorer, the most at club level at Europe with 702 goals and assists. Giving Sekaramos in the second half also helps. Google marks the milestone of 1,000 donations, footprints, and goals throughout the game. Career includes 702 direct public exposures and 298 lines turn into tables. Of course, the best player on the Percy Yaman's attack is not only in this match, but in all 3 previous matches. After returning from the team rally. National team always give the highest score to the super team Argentinian star, but like one habit in recent times Herms, the only silhouettes of Laotians from the area. Of the doctor's reporter is awake. Sounds strangely they're headed for the angry and best player on the field of the team. The harsh moves of Patient Man fans made Copper. Asuga's old team in Barca shirt is legend of Chiari must speak up. It's embarrassing to hear the whistles, flutes from the paddles pitched. They can't point. Quote, one of the players can say, I asked the best of such a team. Agri commented that the former party player was for that the whistles are for. Messi is an insult to football, and if I may give Leo a piece of advice, he should leave this club. Pet News acknowledges criticisms. Messi walking on the field is not reasonable. Even when he was in Barcelona, he was also play like that. Watching Messi fight and miss. To Gennari Zidane, I never let. He has to defend himself. I will be the person who does that job, and Zidane has the task of conducting the orchestra, even coaching. The Kristaps trainer can't hide it either. Disappointed to see attitude. Fans on strong happenings for World Cup champion 2022. He admits can't just rely on your accident. Messi to help Parisher hold him to win. Win and don't make fun of it. The French military leader's student find it difficult to understand when the main party of the house has an offensive behavior towards the star of Percy's fan club is very strong, have the right to demand more than Messi song. Other members in Paris delivered. Meng also needs to be responsible. Kylian Mbappé, the number 1 striker Lohong, is now at where in the 2 failures. Porsche Germain before photo. Even recent matches at Legend Money, French religion also completely disappeared, and the only mark he left is probably situations where missed opportunities are hard to find. What about coach Kristaps imprint, tactics of the human strategist? What is Dharma before an experienced herd? Filter core and full of integrity or strategy. Investment of the president of Nation Karafi has really effective over the years with the case of map feet helping people. France receives higher treatment than Messi with €0.72 million per year, but can help Paris very strong champion. Champions League former Samuel, in October 2022. However map, it's a baby that can't be touched. French fan Messi, it's possible make a difference thanks to the very high class mind, but don't forget now that You're turning 35 in the championship, World Cup 2022. AP the brilliant Grey Rabbit Party, next to teammates who run non-stop. Rest in Argentina team in Qatar. The Radigo. Ready to replace Messi on room duty. Reign for the captain of the Argentina team. Get creative freedom in Brazil. This does not appear when Neymar and Mbappé also want to be the center in the way. Play of the capital club Paris. Messi. No longer the main character and stuck the big ego at Bottle Prince Ben. Besides, there is also the opinion that the reason French football fans turn their backs on Messi because of this striker robbed first World Cup 2022 opponent of the level in the match. Finals take place on December 1-8 in 2022. Messi shines with a double. Won a great contribution to help Argentina rise. Sit and transform to become the former king. This is what can happen with a set, the part of the FA member, but the precepts. This system has a different treatment from former Barca star Le Tangerine famous newspaper. Strict in grading performance. The performance of the stars many times gave Martin 10 points after these matches. Former players like Agri or Purdy are also up. The voice to protect Messi when things turn around. So seriously isn't commented these Lao football fan club and Saint-Germain does not target individuals, but the whole team of central defenders each. Admit this at the end of March. Messi and Neymar are criticized all over the world. Players are at fault. I understand anger and fan disappointment. Not only Messi who leads is also in front. Difficult decision in the transfer period. Next summer the club in Paris will continue. Keeping Messi despite the objections of the part of fans who often break up a buga and accept the fact that this is a plan. Failed termites before after. Paris. Eliminated from the Champions League. Messi also have to receive criticism from people, fans this season. Everything Quan is worse. When many local fan groups of French club Laos shoe people floor Argentina over the past few weeks' efforts, the coach's retention of players. Kanji and sports director Luckerborg, facing the risk of spilling the river and breaking the incident. Brazil Germain's defeat to Lyon takes place not long after transmission. News media of contract negotiations between the Paris Capital Club and Messi. Encountered a stalemate over financial disagreements. Just one of the integers. The reason why Messi is not ready to commit. Future with Paris Germain contract of Epiga of the defending champion league on will expire this summer, and you have many options if you leave. Perfect loud. Of Barcelona fans is a drop of water. Tralai and MC. It doesn't come to one but many times in the following teams' recent matches. Failure in the round of 16 of the Champions League. Messi is beaten by the fans themselves. The home team considers it the biggest culprit because of continuing. Custom cannot be strong. Paris go deep at the number one arena at the European club level. EU responded to the whistles of Messi's side shows an indifferent attitude. You don't come with your teammates to greet you. Fans that go into the relationship tunnel between the Argentine superstar and the ancient society. Cheering Prancy. You're saying is day one. Go and witness such things. Believe this is the end of super luxury. Argentina with the team at Park CAC. His current contract Prince will expires at the end of June and has any updates on the ability to join. Both parties have the option to sign an additional 12 month for Messi to stay in Paris until the end of the season. Next prize, but this 35-year-old player is difficult. Enabled terms. Real Lionel Messi should not continue the adventure. In Paris Germain next season. There is still a wing. The last door is the human striker. Argentina accepts a substantial pay cut. But look from the Messi side, even the salary reduction, I'm not sure yet. Back to you need a guarantee about the plan to conquer the titles and the future of the strong person. This move comes in tandem with Barca is pulling the Argentine superstar. Back to Vice President Raphin USD and Coach Xavi recently admitted that they are delighted with the possibility of demand, the best player in the history of Barcelona again, from the beginning of the season to the origin team. Catalan is also looking for sponsors. To join hands to share the responsibility of paying the big salary for Becky's love story, Messi with the rich guy. In the French capital, will probably close after this season. So many sorrows, but with my Pro Sugo will work hard. Do your best to help Paris Germain win. Ligan. That's the best thing that superstar Argentinians can give to Parking Germain before counting. Family story.